I played 100 Days of Stardew Valley with Cryptids. Hello friends, my name is Sapphire, and in today's video, we are playing normal Stardew Valley with some cryptid companions. This is a very modded heavy Stardew Valley run today, and I am so excited to show you all of the cool mods that transform Pelican Town into a somewhat Pacific Coast, Oregon town sort of cryptid hotspot. In this year of Stardew Valley, I have 5 goals that I want to achieve. Discovering every cryptid, growing every monster crop, having Krobus live with us on the farm, obtaining an elk spirit, and building a slime hutch. For some added spice, I added a couple of recoloring mods to give Stardew Valley that real Oregon coast vibe, changed the farmhouse texture to this mushroom house, and added a mod called Lunar Disturbances. This mod adds really cool events based on your moon's position, so this should be cool, I think. And so with all of that out of the way, here is my year in Stardew Valley with Cryptids. And here we are, day 1 of our brand new playthrough. Of course, starting off on our character customization. I opted for the new 1.6 black cat for some added spooky vibes, and chose the wilderness farm. This seems the most fitting for a cryptid-based run, since monsters can spawn on the farm. I've never actually picked this farm in any playthrough before, either for the channel or my own free time, so this should be very interesting. And as for our farm name, meanwhile, I left that up to you guys. A while back, I had asked you guys for farm name suggestions in my community tab, and so now today is the day to put them all in a wheel and have fate decide. Whether funny or cute, you guys all gave me some really fun names for my Stardew Valley farm. But in the end, Sweet Apple Acres has won. Truly in our My Little Pony era. Due to character limits though, the full name didn't fit, so I just chose Sweet Apple instead. And as for our character, meanwhile, you guys might be saying to yourself, Sapphire, this character does not look Oregon Coast cryptid based. And to that I say, welcome to Fashion Sense. So this is a framework mod for Stardew Valley that adds custom clothing to your game. Yeah, you heard that right. So with some very cute cottagecore inspired clothing, I designed the most adorable cryptozoologist. And so with all of that out of the way, we can finally begin our journey discovering cryptids in this brand new world. After planting parsnips and making chests, I headed to town to buy more spring seeds. To unlock our monster crop seeds though, we'd first have to befriend Rasmodius the wizard, so we'll return to that quest point later. And finally, while exploring today, I discovered that the artifact worm spots are now replaced with 4-leaf clovers, which I think is just so darling and precious. Meanwhile, on day 2, we got our first taste of a lunar disturbance, the supermoon. I'm not sure what this is exactly, but pretty cool, I guess. I also received Woolie's note, headed to the beach, and received the old rod. I then did fishing pretty much the entire day to earn some extra money and search for artifacts. To fully befriend Krobus and ask them to live with us, we'd first have to unlock the sewer, which means bringing 60 artifacts to the museum. On day 3 though, I made a couple of small customization tweaks to my game. I first got rid of the mushroom house. I know, but here, listen to me. Hear me out here. The grasses did not match and I could not live with this, so I had to change it. So I instead opted for this really cute cottage sort of house, and I think it looks way better with the entire vibe anyway. And secondly, I changed my outfit a little bit, and honestly, I think it looks way cuter as well. Anyway, besides that today, I did some more fishing and got our very first artifact for the save file. On day 4, I harvested some carrots, did a quest for Abigail, and got our very first prize ticket. I then headed for Mayor Lewis's house to obtain my first prize, some carrot seeds. Marnie then stopped by our farm on day 5 with a cat in hand. And as somebody who has been watching queso clips for the last month and a half of my life, I only had one name to choose for this cat. Kitty! Kitty! Besides that today, I harvested my parsnips, unlocked the community center cutscene, and unlocked the mines. Before entering the mines, however, we had our very first cryptid encounter, you guys. Oh my god, this looks so cool. Oh my god, it's Nessie. It's Nessie. My baby. My one true love, Nessie. I will only go fishing from here from now on. Thank you very much. I will only go fishing in this spot. With Loch Ness Monster officially discovered in Pelican Town, we can add that to our Cryptipedia. Besides that, today, I hit level 5 of the mines, met more villagers, and then called it a night. On day 6, I met the wizard, brought in some gems to Gunther, and did more fishing with our pal Nessie. And overall, just having a super peaceful day with Nessie, just relaxing, enjoying the mountain lake atmosphere, and catching some good fish. All was well in the world. Until we returned home. Oh my god! Oh, that is so scary! Oh my god, I'm actually so scared. Oh my god. Green monster? There's a strange hum emitting. There's a strange hum coming from the creature as it stares you down. The monster's gaze is unwavering? You're starting to feel nauseous? Bro. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that. Already thoroughly frightened by our green monster, I attempted to go home in one piece. But our wilderness farm had other plans for us. Oh! I'm going to bed. 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 After making it back safe and sound, we also added our second cryptid to our Cryptipedia, the Flatwoods monster. After harvesting carrots and watering crops, I returned to the mines once again, this time hitting floor 10 and doing a quest for Clint. The following day, meanwhile, I hit floor 15 and finished off the spring foraging bundle. With more cryptids to find in Stardew Valley, however, I was feeling paranoid. I didn't know where all the locations were, and so my eyes were totally playing tricks on me, you guys. Any cryptids lurking behind the bus? Oh, I thought that was a cryptid for a minute. It's just a bush. On day 9, meanwhile, I bought a backpack upgrade before some more mining. I also found the glass shards artifact and hit floor 20 of the mines. On day 10, meanwhile, I did betray Nessie at the mountain to do some more ocean fishing. While here, I found a piece of jade, this ornamental fan, and delivered a flounder tomorrow for another prize ticket. I took this ticket over immediately, and was awarded an orange tree, which I also planted that very same day. Overnight, we got my favorite new cutscene in the game, the Mr. Key loot boxes. Besides that though, we harvested potatoes, and returned fishing with our pal Nessie. It was here we experienced the first taste of Nessie's blessings for us, being awarded the most amazing treasure chest. Thank you, Nessie! Thank you, Nessie, for blessing me!
12 seconds later.
Oh my god, Nessie! Why is Nessie... Nessie, you are blessing us. You are truly blessing us today. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. What's gonna be in this one? What's behind door number 3? Nessie, give it to us. Dinosaur egg? Pretty Rizzy? The woman is too stunned to speak. Oh my god! This was just the start, a beginning, you guys, for the taste of what Nessie would give to us later on. But also, as a side note, does getting this dinosaur egg from Nessie mean that this is her egg? Like, is this a Loch Ness Monster baby in here? Well, don't worry, we'll find out soon enough. I am not giving this to Gunther, that's for sure. With spirits at max happiness and a rainy day ahead, Farmer Sapphire headed back to the mines today. First, playing a tune for Nessie, of course, who is now the unofficial official mascot and or deity of our save file. I'll let you decide. And while down in the mines today, I found a chewing stick artifact and hit floor 30. The egg festival was the following day meanwhile, so I headed over there bright early to buy some strawberry seeds. And our songs to Nessie paid off because that evening, we got the crop fairy. Nessie! My song paid off! What's happening in the save file? What is actually happening in the save file? I'm so confused! My song to Nessie actually paid off. Bro, what is happening? The following day, I brought in some artifacts to Gunther before some more mining. Of course, performing a song for our beloved Nessie. On day 15, meanwhile, I reached floor 40 of the mines and opened a ton of geodes today, bringing in 14 new things. I then sent in the pickaxe for an upgrade, bought the big chest recipe, finished spring crops bundle, and then slayed 2 Dougies for a wizard quest. Besides hanging out with cryptids in the save file, obviously, a big portion of my save file in this season is doing quests for other villagers. Since usually meeting Krobus is a pretty late game event, I need all the help I can get, and with the new 1.6 item, the Star Drop Tea, I should be able to achieve this in 1 year. For those new to the game or just haven't experienced all of the new update yet, the Star Drop Tea is a brand new item that if you gift on someone's birthday gives you like 3 hearts. It is so insanely good. This tea can be found in Lewis's prize ticket machine, and so I am doing a ton of quests for tickets for the tea. And speaking of prize tickets, I got some flower seeds before you know what, more fishing with Nessie. Despite the bad luck, I did mining on day 18 to get some materials for sprinklers. After a long day of mining, however, we returned to town to follow up on a rumor that I heard. Okay, so I have heard rumors in my cryptozoology research of a certain cryptid haunting the Jojo Mart. Are the reports correct? No, I don't think so. He's not here tonight. Oh, never mind, he is here. He just like popped out of nowhere. He's so scary. No, he's not. He's a friend. Why did I? Oh, hey there. Hey. The beast's glowing compound eyes reflect your own image thousands and thousands of times. You feel as though you're being lulled into some sort of hypnotic trance. How you doing? You're very far from West Virginia. How did you get here? How did you, okay. Well, I will leave you to your lurking, good sir. Have a good night. With our brand new discovery, we can add Mothman to our Cryptopedia. By happenstance, I visited Traveling Cart Lady on day 19 and bought this painting for my house. I also made some sprinklers today and hit floor 50 of the mines. On day 20, meanwhile, I bought a coop and gathered up more copper for my next upgrade with Clint. Of course, making a mandatory stop at Nessie's today to keep her company in the rain for a while. Then the following day, I did some boiler room bundles and more mining. Later that night, meanwhile, when I was trying to meet the wizard for a quest, I made another cryptid research discovery. Oh my god, what is that? Wait a minute. Oh my god, wait a minute. I think that was a cryptid, but I have to go talk to Rasmodius. What's that? Oh, it's just Abigail. There was like that was a wolf in the pen. Dude, these cows are cooked. They're toast. Okay, I'm gonna assume this is the Chupacabra. Pretty sure that was one of the available cryptids in the mod. So, cool. Chupacabra has been discovered. And with that, we just have one more cryptid to find now. The following day, Demetrius showed up, and I chose bats, the correct answer here. I also finished up the Adventurers bundle and cracked open some more geodes, giving 4 new things to Gunther and making pretty solid progress unlocking Krobus. I also gave Pam a topaz in exchange for a ticket. What can I say? I'm just a helpful Harry in this playthrough. On day 23, meanwhile, we awoke to a rainy Tuesday. And so, after picking my strawberries and admiring my new coop, I joined Nessie for some more fishing. I also bought this wallpaper from Pierre's today, and I'm not sure if it even looks good or not, but we'll leave it for now, I suppose. Overnight, meanwhile, we hit level 5 farming and fishing, so I chose Tiller and Fisher respectively. Today was the flower dance, however, and so with extra strawberry money, I bought a ton of stuff for my house. And, well, I blew all of my money. I then watched all of the happy couples dance while I stood in the corner. I then did more mining to make sprinklers, and gave Rasmodius a gift to work toward friendship. On day 26, we apparently had a solar eclipse, which according to the mod would darken the sky all day, but it was raining today anyway, so I guess it didn't quite matter. Approaching the end of spring meanwhile, I did some more mining to reach level 70. Later that night though, I again checked the backwoods to see if our cryptid would be there, but mysteriously it was not. And on our last day of spring, I mostly did some farm cleanup and decorating and getting ready for the next season. And as you can see by the footage, I struggled. Hard. Listen, I don't want to hear anybody in the comments mention the sprinkler layout. I know it's horrible. I know it could be better. Let's just ignore that. It's fine. It's all okay. And with the somewhat ugly farm behind us, it is time for summer now. We started our first day off pretty chill today, beginning my sprinkler empire and buying a ton of melon and blueberry seeds. The next day, I chopped some hardwood for our stable, and on day 31, fished with Nessie, also getting a really cool Jewel of the Sea book. Nessie, thank you so much. On day 32, I did a quest for Demetrius, earning a prize ticket and my star drop tea. On day 33, meanwhile, we had the infamous 1.6 green rain, which was very cryptid core if you ask me. As a result of the spooky rain, Gus so kindly opened up the Star Drop Saloon today for residents seeking shelter, and so I took him up on that. Although I felt very safe in the saloon, I had more pressing matters. Is Nessie doing okay? How is she faring in this green weather? Upon heading over to the mountain area, she seemed to be doing okay, so I did some mining instead. But creepily enough, the green rain seeped into the caves as well. This is so creepy, you guys. The following day, I did some more mining, hitting level 80, and on day 35, fully finished off the entire boiler room. I also got yet another prize ticket, unlocking the super cute bed. Overnight, meanwhile, the minecarts were repaired. Besides that, today, I visited Clint's, upgraded my axe, and cracked open some more geodes. I brought in a whopping 6 new things for Gunther today, also unlocking Treasure Trove. After today, we were broke, but not for too long at least. With somewhat decent luck today, we headed mining, but with no food and dwindling health, things went off the rails very quickly. Oh, ladder! Oh my god! I knew this was gonna happen to me! I knew it! Oh no! Are you joking? My weapon! Well, I have this at least. Okay. With axe ready though, I shook off yesterday's embarrassment and headed to town. I then gave the wizard a solar essence for friendship points, and chopped up more stumps for our stable. I also found 2 new artifacts, the amphibian fossil and an ancient sword. Again, thank you, Nessie. On day 39, we woke up to a bountiful melon harvest and a fully grown orange tree. And with Gold Star Melon in hand, I headed for the luau. And the melon did the trick, earning us the unforgettable soup achievement. With a ton of money earned overnight from melons, my next order of business was purchasing a stable at Robin's. The horse we get from this though is not just a normal horse. This is our elk spirit, and this mod is just so cool. I cannot wait for you all to see this. After that though, I did some more mining. Die! Die! Please! I missed my lead rod. This sucks. And hit floor 90. With bad luck today, however, I mostly focused on my sprinkler empire and bringing stuff to the museum. But on day 42, our stable was built and officially received our elk spirit, crossing off goal number 4. Oh, this looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. Wowie, 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 wowie. And as for naming her, I decided to pick Clover. I thought it was really cute and fitting, you know? I also gave a gift to the wizard today and finished a quest for Pierre. And lastly, upgraded my coop. On day 43 meanwhile, I did a ton more mining today and reached 2 hearts with Rasmodius. And with the coop ready a day later, finally popped in our dinosaur egg for incubation. We then had a minor catastrophe. What? No! Are you... No, I'm gonna actually restart. No, I'm restarting the day for that. No, we're gonna restart the day for that. I'm sorry, that's just not gonna happen. You think you can scam me out of my artifact spot? I don't think so. Try again. Yeah, that's how we do it around these parts. Anyways, after that disaster avoided, we hit floor 100 of the mines. Then, the following day, it was just back to opening more geodes and bringing stuff to the museum. Slowly but surely, we were getting closer and closer to unlocking the sewer and Krobus. On day 46 though, I did a quest for Willy to catch 4 sunfish and slayed 3 ghosts for the wizard. And with prize ticket in hand, unlocked some preserve jars. On day 47 meanwhile, I built a silo and hit the bottom of the mines. Hooray! I don't know why I sound so lackluster. Hooray! On day 48, I did some fishing with Nessie, and the following day, did some more artifact hunting. On day 50 though, at the halfway point, I got the owl statue. Okay, cool. Thank you, Nessie, thank you very much. I also sold stuff to Pierre, and then bought 2 vault bundles, and then did some farming for some magma geodes. I brought in 2 more things to the museum today, and gave a gift to Rasmodius to reach 3 hearts with him. I then killed a slime on my farm, and then somehow actually got a dwarf scroll artifact for the museum. And with this artifact donation, I just need 11 more things now. But then, on day 52, the wizard actually visited us, you guys. I have a few seed recipes to hear. I think you're ready! I got blueprints! I learned how to craft monster crop seeds. Be careful with them and read the instructions. I don't know how to read, so that's gonna be a problem. And with our monster seed blueprints, we learned 5 new recipes. Bat vines, bug briar, slime reeds, solar flower, and void flower. And since one of our recipes here called for an egg for some reason, I bought a chicken from Marnie's shop and then did more fishing with our pal Nessie. After harvesting crops on day 53 meanwhile, I decided to try and craft some monster seeds of my own. I opted first to make slime reed seeds since they only call for stone, fiber clay, and coal. I also made bat vine seeds since they grow in both summer and fall. But unfortunately, our new crop, the solar flower, only grows in summer, and with it being the end of summer now, it wouldn't grow unfortunately. Luckily though, our greenhouse is still an option for us, and so I would do my best to have that unlocked very, very soon. Besides that today, I also bought the cheapest vault bundle, and then did more fishing for artifacts. Ooh! Thank you, Nessie! Thank you, Nessie! Thank you, Nessie! After my day with Nessie though, I decided to stop by Mothman to see how he was doing in the rain. Results are still unclear. With a ton of money earned overnight, I then fully finished off the entire vault room. Meaning overnight the bus was repaired, and also meaning on day 55 our first trip to Calico Desert. This truly marked a very special occasion though. This wasn't just any ordinary desert trip. It was here we discovered our final cryptid in Stardew Valley. Full disclosure, don't get too excited here because, I overestimated this thing for sure. Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, is this the cryptid? Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. Where'd he go? Hello? Oh, this is like a sandworm. Oh my god. I love Dune. Huh, I thought it'd be bigger. Okay, well, cryptid discovered, I suppose. Alright, I thought it was like an artifact spot for a minute. Cool, I guess. Anyways, with our latest discovery, we can add the death worm to our Cryptopedia. Also fully finishing off our goal of finding every single cryptid in Stardew Valley, so that's pretty cool, I think. Anyways, after our latest discovery, I headed for Skull Cavern next. And like many of the Hey Saf playthroughs, this went sorta off the rails very quickly. Pepper Rex floor! More dinosaur eggs! Oh, this is the best day of Skull Cavern. Just don't die. I just can't die. Oh no! Oh no! No! Are you kidding me? Why is it always my sword? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so a minor loss, but it'll be alright, I think. Anyways, on our last day of summer in Stardew Valley, our dinosaur egg hatched, and I named him Komodo. So, given this is a cryptid-themed Stardew Valley playthrough, I figured this is the best time and excuse to discuss my favorite childhood show I will bet you have never heard of or seen. We're talking The Secret Saturdays. Okay, you guys, small rant for a minute here. If you have not heard of this show, you need to go watch it. If you love cryptids, I am betting you will love this show. This show aired on Cartoon Network in the 2000s, and it is literally about a family of scientists who search for cryptids as they're living. That's what they do for a living, you guys. They're cryptozoologists. The main character, Zach, he has special boy powers and can actually talk to cryptids. It's this whole thing. It is so cool though. And then so he, his parents, and then his 3 cryptid siblings, Komodo, Zon, and Fisk, all fight the evil Vivi Argast, who is trying to unleash the most evil cryptid of all, Kerr. You guys, this show is just so good, and when it aired on Cartoon Network, it just did not get the appreciation it deserves. I urge you to watch this. If you like cryptids at all, this show is just jam-packed with cryptids. It is like Scooby-Doo, but with cryptids. All of the characters are just wonderful. The locations they travel to are also interesting. The only real problem is this show has basically been wiped from everyone's minds, and you cannot access it anywhere. It's not on Netflix or Hulu or Max. Please put it on Max, I am begging you. So you'll have to watch it through some different means. If you know, you know, but it is so worth it, you guys. It is just 2 seasons and it is just so underrated. I am begging for a reboot or something of this show, because I am just telling you, if people nowadays watch this show, you too would be like me and being I need more of the Saturday family. Anyway, rant over. But anyways, back to Stardew Valley here for a minute, the actual game that we're actually playing. I had an excellent day in Skull Cavern today, and even found ourselves a Prizzy Rizzy. And on a really good note, moving into fall now. With the first of fall officially here now, I bought a ton of pumpkin seeds before heading to Clint's. I had a ton of geodes for my Skull Cavern trips, and was hoping to find enough minerals and artifacts to unlock the sewer. Like it or not, time was going by pretty quickly, and if I wanted Krobus to move in soon, I'd have to gain access to the sewer pretty quickly here. And luckily for us though, we brought in 7 whole new artifacts today. With it being fall, I also crafted up some bugbriar seeds for my monster crop collection, and headed back to Skull Cavern to farm more Omni Geodes. Give me a desert artifact! Why can't you give me a desert artifact, huh? Nessie gives me artifacts all the time. Should I sing a song to you? Nessie gives me artifacts all the time, so I don't know why you as the sandworm are just being super rude and not giving me artifacts. I don't quite understand that, but whatever. No thanks to the sandworm, on day 58, I opened 12 more Omni Geodes and brought in 4 new things to Gunther. And luckily for us, this was all it took, because on day 59, Gunther visited the farm, delivering me the key to our future. The sewer. Oh, and Krobus. Here you go, buddy. On day 60, I gave a gift to Krobus today, and finished a special order quest for Willy. The following day too, I did more quests for Demetrius, in hopes of getting at least 1 more Star Drop tea for our efforts for Krobus. Very excitingly, on day 62, our very first monster crop was ready. producing error signs. No, that's not right. So as this being a somewhat older mod, and with the advent of 1.6, a lot of mod authors had not yet updated their mods to fit the new 1.6 model. And unfortunately for us, as of recording this has not been fixed. I ended up putting a bug ticket request for this fix, but it ended up never getting addressed. Which does really suck for us, but we can at least still grow our crops, we just can't pick them, so we'll just pretend. Anyways, the following day, I gave a gift to Krobus and did a quest for Leah. She apparently requested a green algae for her book club, and I won't question it. The questing did not stop for Farmer Sapphire. On day 64, I did an order quest for Robin chopping up hardwood trees. On day 65, meanwhile, I harvested some crops, including more error items, and caught a catfish for a prize ticket. I did skill cavern the following day, but first of course playing a song for Nessie for extra luck. And as per usual, you guys, Nessie came through for us. I got a ton of iridium, prismatic, a prehistoric floor, but decided to leave before things got too risky for us. On day 67, I repaired fences, sold iridium, and chopped enough hardwood to finish off Robin's resource rush. But with enough money earned overnight from iridium, I sold my soul to Joja. Look, tough times call for tough choices, but I wanted that greenhouse for the monster crops, and with winter approaching very soon, I had no choice here. Plus, since I couldn't really harvest anything necessarily, I at the very least wanted to have a very nice greenhouse display with all the crops. And so the following day, I purchased the greenhouse, as well as enjoy a very lovely cutscene with Billy and his, lively fish bait. And finally today, I got another prize ticket, and finally, another star drop tea on the horizon for Krobus. And with the greenhouse repaired overnight, I started filling with sprinklers immediately. This portion here became a bit tedious since I had to gather enough resources to grow more monster seeds. It was especially hard getting resources for both solar and void seeds, since they require a topaz and amethyst respectively. But after planting both the solar and void seeds, I noticed a pretty peculiar thing. We're getting somewhere with our seeds, making progress. Are these not growing? Oh my god, am I stupid? Are these not gonna grow in a greenhouse? Bro, this is so cursed. Because these are all growing. But these two aren't growing. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this just ended up me being very silly. The following day, our solar and void seeds began to actually grow. So I was just being silly for no reason, which, yeah, that scans for me. Anyway, now, day 74, we're just gonna forget about me being embarrassing. Oh wait, did I say me not being embarrassing? I'm sorry. I actually died while trying to get more resources for monster seeds. My bug briar seeds! $40,000? What the f- If you guys recall from my barista video, our beloved toast economy, allow me to share with you the monster seed economy. Because holy moly, for some reason these seeds sell for like 10,000 gold per pack. Yeah, you and I are both shocked here. What? Why is this? Why is it worth so much money? Oh my god, that's so funny. Oopsie doozy. I didn't mean to, you guys. That's so funny. Yo, the get rich quick scheme is locked in, you guys. Anyways, on days 75 and 76, I mostly again worked on my monster seed collection for our greenhouse. And it was looking pretty solid so far. Meanwhile, on day 77, I did a quest for Linus, got a prize ticket, and gifted Krobus another horseradish. And with extra money from my monster crop seeds, I did buy a star drop from Krobus. I then did some fishing with Nessie, and got another prize ticket, putting me even closer to our star drop tea. The questing didn't stop there. On day 79, I did a quest for Gunther called Fragments of the Past, which required me to collect bone fragments. Finishing off this quest though gave me yet another prize ticket and finally another star drop tea. With 2 teas and a bunch of love gifts, this would absolutely secure friendship with Krobus, so that was pretty exciting. And I was feeling very generous today, so I gave Krobus a tea immediately, which also launched me to 5 hearts with them and earning me the new friend achievement. Besides that though, I finally finished crafting up all of my solar flower seeds required for my greenhouse to finally finish off my monster greenhouse display. I couldn't necessarily harvest any of this, but I'm going to call this goal complete regardless. And speaking of goals, on day 81, I built my slime hutch finally. I've never had a slime hutch in any playthrough either for the channel or just for my own free time playing Stardew Valley, so I am very curious to just see what actually it is. People always joke that the slime hutch is the most useless thing in Stardew Valley, and I tend to agree with them, so I guess we'll see for ourselves. Meanwhile, on day 82, I did absolutely nothing. The following day though, I harvested pumpkins, attended the Spirity Festival to buy some decor, and completed the hedge maze to earn myself a golden pumpkin. And on our last day of fall, our new slime hutch was ready. And because of this, Marlin came to visit and gave me a slime egg. So I popped that bad boy in the incubator and did some decorating to finish off our fall season. With the start of winter though, it also marked Krobus' birthday. So I of course gifted them a star drop tea, which gave me a whopping 3 hearts. But given the fact that winter just started and I knew for a fact I'd achieve my Krobus roommate goal pretty soon, I decided to add a bonus goal for myself this season. Can I fully finish off the entire JoJo warehouse and turn it into a movie theater? Let's be real here, the warehouse in the forest is very ugly and not super cute. But on the other hand, a theater in the forest is super cute. So, with the power of the monster seed economy, can I transform this ugly warehouse into a beautiful theater? Well, let's get started and find out. So, on day 86, I'd made more bugbriar seeds, bought the final JoJo project, and played a song for Nessie. And so, overnight, panning was unlocked, as well as our first slime hatching. We then had the JoJo cutscene, and gave Krobus a gift. Although I obviously wanted to use my monster seeds as my main source of money, I didn't want to just rely solely on that. So on day 88, I did some good old-fashioned Skull Cavern mining today. And as an added bonus, overnight, we got a meteorite.
Meteorite! That's a meteorite! Where did it land? Where did it land? Wait! Meteorite! Oh. I must go investigate this. Okay, not over here. Oh, there it is! Oh, that's so fun! Oh my goodness! Yay, meteorite!
The following day, I smelted some ore, made more seeds, and made... Oh my god, 200,000? Yeah, this would be pretty easy for us. The following day, I sold 10 more solar seeds to earn another 100,000 gold. Well, this was quick, huh? That morning, I marched straight to Morris to purchase the movie theater. But besides that, I gave Krobus a gift today to reach max hearts and earn the best friend achievement. The only slight problem here is that I didn't have enough void essence yet for the ghost void pendant, so I did some grinding the following days to earn enough void essence for it. Also on day 91, the theater was built, and you guys, look how pretty it is. Seriously, with it being in the forest here, it is just so cute. With the bonus goal achieved and Krobus fully maxed out with hearts, our winter was coming to a close. With our remaining days, I pretty much worked solely on getting enough void essence for our ghost pendant, and on winter 14, had enough to trade for it. Except, he wasn't selling it. Okay, let's try the next day.
What? Oh my god! I can't... Bro, I'm gonna lose it. I'm losing my mind!
3 days later.
Okay, I have waited long enough. Can I please get my void pendant? Oh my goodness. Please. Please. What? Where is it? I'm so confused. Hello? Hello? Wait, it's my house. It's my house. Oh my god, I didn't upgrade my house. Wait, yes I did. Actually, wait, no, did I? Oh my god, it literally is just my house. I'm just dumb. Yeah, I'm actually just stupid. I didn't upgrade my house. Okay.
Okay, I definitely dropped the ball here, but look guys, I'm tired. Don't come for me. Anyways, after upgrading my house, waiting like 3 days, and trading for the Ghost Void Pendant, on Winter 26, Krobus moves in. Literally once again by accident cutting this challenge so close, like how did I almost mess this up? But anyways, with a beautiful greenhouse full of monster crops, all of my goals have been accomplished for this challenge. And with that, we are at the end of yet another 100 Days Stardew Valley series. Oh my god, this might have been the most fun one yet. Just the basis of the cryptids alone. This was one of the coolest ones I ever played with in Stardew Valley, and so if the author is watching this, please add more cryptids. I would keep playing it. Please, please, please. Like all of my modded heavy Stardew Valley series, I will have every single author linked below for your leisure, so go check those out too. As always, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And a huge thank you to all of my supporters, my subscribers, my members. I appreciate you all so much, and I appreciate you being here. As always, memberships to the channel are optional, but as low as $1, so if you are interested, you can click join below to learn more information. But besides that, my pal Nessie and I are signing off. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate you all so very much. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone!